Okay, so hi ma'am and hi everyone. I am GB Marvel Labrador and right now I am going to report about the opening of the port to world trade. Opening of the port to world trade. It means that the goods from the Philippines could be shipped out to any of the countries abroad. So it means to say that our goods here from Philippines like bananas or something like that can be shipped to abroad. And goods from other countries could enter the Philippines directly. Before Spanish banned the other foreigners from living in the provinces or having business in the Philippines, they did not apply to Chinese settlers, but it covered other white men. So we're going to discuss the history of opening of the world trade. The world turns its eyes on the Philippines when it all started when Royal Company of the Philippines, or in Spanish, the Real Compañía de Filipinas, Governor General Felix Berenger de Marquina recommended that the King of Spain open Manila to world commerce. Furthermore, the bankruptcy of the Real Compañía de Filipinas, or Royal Company of the Philippines, catapulted the Spanish king to open Manila to world trade. In a royal decree issued on September 6, 1834, the privileges of the company were revoked and the port of Manila was opened to trade. September 6, 1834. So in September 6, 1834, Philippines opened the world trade by a royal decree. Su Majestad or Your Majesty, the King declared the Royal Company of the Philippines abolished and opened Manila's ports to world trade because Manila was a great harbor, or it is the shape of the bay, protected trade boats from rough waters, and it became one of the best cities to trade with during American, British, and other European and Asian merchants to its shores. As a result, Spain's economic supremacy lost its footing in the region. So moving on to the modern methods of production and transportation. Notably, sugar mills and steamships opened the Philippines for economic development. British, French, Dutch, and North American traders began to demand Philippine agricultural products, including sugar, cigars, and abaca or Manila hemp. Sugar became the leading export crop, and in 1834, Spain lifted restrictions on trade between foreign nations and in the Philippines. So now moving on to the people involved in opening the port to world trade. Who are these people involved in opening the ports in world trade? So the good and quite modern King Charles III of Spain was the one who created the company, and his goal was to make a triad to Spain from the Philippines more efficient. Governor General Felix Berenger de Marquina recommended that the King of Spain open Manila to world commerce. Then Su Majestad, or Your Majesty the King, declared the Royal Company of the Philippines abolished and opened Manila's ports to world trade. Governor General Vasco had opened Philippines to this trade. So Sibir 1787, he is a Frenchman conducted a profitable business in Manila. So these are the people who are involved in world trade. Then we have Thomas de Comín, 1798, a Spanish writer, in his book published in Madrid 1820, mentioned an unnamed English merchant who left the Philippines in 1798 after living in Manila for 20 years, during which he became rich. Then we got George W. Hubble, 1821, an American businessman, and his younger brother, Henry, arrived in Manila and engaged in business, then founded the Hubble Company. So what is the impact of opening the port to world trade to all Filipinos? The impact of opening the port to world trade to all Filipinos in 19th century. When world trade opened to the Philippines, it caused the Spaniards to sell more products to other countries. Since the materials came from the Philippines, they use our resources and do not repay us as they sell more things we grow to have fewer resources. But the positive is that our economy increases and the economy of the Philippines rose rapidly, and its local industries developed to satisfy demands of an industrializing Europe. Manila and the Philippines garnered great economic growth around this time, and many shops opened in Binondo and the rest of the Extramuros area and the other areas outside Intramuros. The best part of this was that some were also owned by Filipino businessmen who were knowledgeable in finance and customer retail. Manila itself expanded, more people came to settle in the city and grew rich through profit from trade. So the impact of the port toward trade to all Filipinos, in short, by the 19th and 20th century, the opening of port and the other parts of the Philippines to foreign trade brought not only economic prosperity to the country, but also a remarkable transformation in the life of the Filipinos. As the people prospered, their standards of living improved. So that's all. Thank you.